My name is Charles Curtis, a master of wine, author, journalist, wine consultant, and I love Bordeaux wines.
What's the best occasion to drink Grave or Pessac-Léognan? Any occasion is a great occasion.
Very proud to promote this area of Grave, the Appellation Grave and Appellation Pessac-Leognan. And we have the same story, same history, and we are proud to say that the Grave area is the cradle of Bordeaux wines.
I traveled 3,000 miles last night to get here in time for today, going home first thing in the morning. It's part of the passion that I have for the product, especially for Bordeaux, and for me it's well worth it.
I found the event to be very evocative. It kind of transported me to France, specifically to Grave, and I really enjoyed the various wines that we tasted. And I thought it was great in terms of a learning experience for me as I build my palate.
Today the presentation was a broad overview of the wines of the Grave and the Pessac-Léognan. We introduced the location, the terroir, the climate, the soil, the particularities of each of the appellations. We also looked at the grape blend, we looked at the way the wines were made, we tasted through the wines individually, and in addition to that, we went through a food pairing exercise that paired wines from the Grave and Pessac-Léognan with the food from the International Culinary Center. And I think the people really appreciated seeing how flexible the wines were in pairing with food.
The Conseil de Vin Grave is created to promote this area, rather unknown abroad outside France, but not enough in North America, and that's why we are here today.
Well, in fact, the International Culinary Center for this event has collaborated with the Conseil de Vin Grave. It's super for the school, ICC, and it's super for the students because I teach a intensive sommelier training program here. So this offers an extra layer of sort of extracurricular activity and puts what is essentially theory in the classroom into the practice and business of wine.
So we tried to cover everything from somewhat technical points to some more enjoyable points, and I think everybody profited. I think today's presentation was fantastic. There was a great turnout. There were top people from the trade. Everybody seemed to be really engaged. The people were really interested in Bordeaux wine in a way that shows new growth for the category. I think the wines of the Grave and Pessac-Léognan showed extremely well.
I think we've seen in the last year an increase back in people's interest in Bordeaux wines overall. And Grave and Pessac-Léognan are a good partner for that, especially for the restaurants that we call on, because they're very food-friendly wines.
And what I've learned about the wines today is really that they pair really well with the full spectrum of food, whether that be oysters on the half shell or medium rare steak.
This is a fantastic opportunity for professionals in New York to learn more about wine. You get to meet and network with people that are working in the business. You get to meet and network with the proprietors themselves, which is really a treat. It's really an open forum for learning and sharing and finding out more about wines, and really maybe finding out some surprises about wines that they didn't know. I always try to include something that is new to people, and I think I succeeded today.